And there we go, start streaming. That's great. Okay, so in theory, it should be live on YouTube. Sorry about the delay with that getting started. It says it's live, but if I try and load it on my phone, it doesn't do jack shit. That's great. There we go. Okay, actually live. Third time's the charm. Okay, yep. Weekly code review in Britain. Sorry, Twitch viewer, who I've said this to a few times. Just had some difficulty with YouTube getting started this morning. I'm in Britain, which means I'm drinking morning tea. Don't worry, I also had some morning coffee, but morning tea is important too. This one, I think we have a pull request that I looked at last time that I want to follow back up on, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And it looks like it's been the requisite period of time. All right, cool. This is the Spark PR dashboard. It'll load in a second, and I can go in and I'll select my own user. Two outgoing PRs, but what I'm mostly interested in seeing is the PRs that I've worked on, comment-wise, who's updated them recently. So this was updated recently, and this was updated recently, the multiple column support to string indexer. Okay, it was updated 6 days ago. That, because of time zones, I'm not actually sure if it's going to be after my comments or before. Let's take a look. Cool. Okay, it looks like 6 days ago, the PR author responded to the comments that I left before. Okay. So the one of the places in the code where I got confused was with loading different versions. Okay, so let's go ahead. Right, so this is a thing where they were doing counts, converting it into a sequence, calling sort by, and then calling sort by again on it, which depends on the property that the sort is stable. Yes, I think we can do this with a single sort by instead. Here, so let's go Scala sequence. I want to just double check that oh, I remember my general Scala install was a little screwy. But it's just, okay. Yeah. So we're not going to do a sort by instead. Here we would do a single sort with function. So I don't actually remember let's go take a look at the string indexer code in question, because it's been a while, literally 7 days. And I don't remember what the exact goal of this sort by is. Okay, so the first one, okay, yeah, so we're sorting it by yeah. Yeah, okay. So we would do it so weird. Okay, yeah. So _1 is the string and _2 is the counts. So here, our first priority is going to be, so let's go. So sequence.sortWith, and then we're going to go x comma y. And we want to take x._1 is so yeah, what is it? Oh wait, what? Oh. Why is my sort with not? Ugh, my brain is. Okay, let's start with this. Shmir. Ah, not what I wanted. Sorry. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry. So yeah. This is going to be what our sequence looks like. And rather than doing 2 sort bys, we're going to do a sequence.sortWith. And we're going to go ahead and ooh, I don't know what this is, but I'm sure it's great. _.compare to _. Oh yes, shit. Doesn't like these type parameters. Let's just try writing Why is this? Oh, shit. Okay. So there we go. Seek sort with LT. Oh, yeah. I forgot my equal sign. It's just turned it into a unit. Oh, except it wants a Boolean. Oh, damn it. Forgot the equal sign. Ah, well. Oops, I did the thing in the wrong order. Oh well. Although, wait, that is what the order should have been. Oops. This is not matching. Sorry. And C. There we go. And now we do sequence sort with LT. Okay, yeah. So that's great. Except now we want to encode the compound expression. So, if a oh shit, nope. They're going to have to be the same one. So if A1 is equal to B1, then we sort by the second. Wait, is that right? What's the sort function here? We actually want to, damn it. Okay. So if A2 is equal to B2, so if they have the same counts, we want to sort by the string number, so A1 less than B1. A2 less than B2. So then we go ahead and we do our sequence sort with, yeah. So now we'll go ahead, single sort with, e.g. in the shell, I did something. I'll just go ahead and put this in insert quote. Yeah, and so that's just, right, this mean, yeah, okay. Cool. Whatever. So hopefully that improves that. And now let's go take a look at the rest of the code. Because those were responses to our comments from last week, but there are other parts of the code as well that we also definitely want to take a look at. Cool. Okay. I'm not qualified to review the R code, same as last week. We'll skip that part for the most part. Changes of behavior. Okay. This looks like a pretty good definition. Most of the code changes in here, which is just hidden, which is not great. Alright, this is super minor nit. Pathetically. Reads better than by alphabet. Let's go could read better. Okay, getting out columns. Yeah, that's cool actually. Let's go ahead and put a like happiness on that one. Let's take a look. Cool. Was that resolved? Let's go take a look at this. Validate and transform schema. Output column. Output column names distinct dot length equals output column names dot length. Huh. Yeah. Okay, that's one way. Cool. I like this check. Make sure that we're not going to overwrite some of our fields by accident, which is unlikely to happen if it's manually specified, but if someone was programmatically generating the string indexer columns, I could see something like that happening, so that's good. A label indexer that maps strings. Cool. Oops. The comment that I left was descending rather than ascending, so my bad there. But like, yeah. Oh, cool. This is persist unpersist. So that's cool. I like this. Let's go ahead. I want to take a look at where filter df is persisted. So filtered df dot persist. It's only done in ascending and descending, I guess. Oh, because here we do a call to count by value. Yeah, okay, so this has an encoder which is done in a single pass, so we don't need to persist it and unpersist it. Okay, yeah, cool, okay. Okay. Like this a lot. It's good catch there. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh shit. For API compatibility, we probably want to add a UID string. Although, since it's Spark 3, we could not if we don't think the old one is a useful entry point to continue to support. What are folks' thoughts on that? And so that's because we're making the next version Spark 3, we can change this. We don't have to support constructing labels array with a UID, which is unlikely to be the thing that someone would call directly, but not impossible, so I don't know. Especially if someone had subclassed this, I could see that being a thing. But it's Spark 3, so it's not the end of the world if that has to go away. Okay, so yeah, private val labels to index array. Okay, open hash map string. 4 labels in labels array yield. Okay, yeah. Okay. Lookup for key in a map is not efficient in SQL row. So wait. Would be cool that we support lit map so we can do those lookups. Interesting. That's unfortunate. Oh, ouch. So have a follow on Jira to this code path. So that's just like, yeah, if that's how we implement lookup, that's really depressing. And it makes sense that we're avoiding lookup here. But we should make sure that at some point, or at the very least, leave a comment here so it's clear why the implementation is this way, in case SQL improves lookups later. Okay. Oh god, the metadata stuff is really really rough. I think that's just going to be a lower oh god, yeah. Okay, so here's transform, which is the main logic of most ML stages. Output columns, yep. Input column. That's interesting. To do at an info level warning? I don't know. Yeah. Like, personally, I would maybe throw an exception, but at least warn. Unexpectedly missing input column seems bad. Although, given that string indexers are often used on the training fields, you can understand not wanting to throw here. Sorry. Let me replace label with a training with label. Okay. Sure. Looks reasonable. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so this is the save path, which is why. Yeah, okay, so this makes a lot more sense now that I realize what it's being used for. So that's cool. This makes sense. This looks good. The aggregator is kind of gnarly. Possibly? I mean, why don't... It seems like we could use hyperlog for approximate counts, and we'd probably be just fine. So, okay, what about if we just took... I mean, maybe this is a bad idea, but it seems... I'm gonna write it down just for the sake of like getting it out of my head. Not the right solution, but what if we did something like UDF to encode each column to value to string of column name underscore value, and then did approx count. Is that what I'm thinking of? Functions.scala inside of SQL, probably. Approx. No, okay, I guess, no. I don't want the number of distinct items, I just want... and then did a group by plus a single count. Plus a single count and a collect. Let me... I mean, realistically though, this is pretty much the same thing. Let's go take a look at the... Because we've got all these weird UDFs. It seems like we could... Oh no, they're for filtering out invalid data. Yeah, there's not really a lot I can do about simplifying that. Unless... Let's go find... Okay. So this is filter invalid data, input column names. So val conditions. Yeah, not really a lot we can do here. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so this doesn't actually, I mean, doing it with this, the group by thing wouldn't actually really solve anything. We get rid of this, like, aggregator business, but the aggregator is relatively simple. It's an open hash map, and honestly, it might be more efficient anyways. Test coverage looks pretty legit from a quick skim. That looks good. Yeah. Okay. Are these in the right place? I'm pretty sure that the exclusion rules need to be moved. Yeah, I think these exclusion. So, right. Okay, cool. This looks pretty reasonable. Okay. Thanks for working on this and answering my questions. I've got some follow-up points, follow-up questions that would be awesome to answer to, if that's okay. Cool. So we'll go ahead, submit the review on this one. Honestly, I'm in London and I'm pretty jet lagged. So I feel like that's pretty okay. We went through one PR, and it wasn't a small PR, and we left a bunch of comments. And so I think that's pretty okay. If you happen to be in London at Scala Exchange, I will be talking this afternoon. Let me look up when Scala Exchange. Yeah, I'll be talking this afternoon at Scala Exchange. Let me switch it back to the live screen. At 4 o'clock. Before that, at 11:30, during the coffee and tea break, and I'll probably go for it a little bit more. I will be, I think I said 11:30 with the people I was talking with on Twitter. I really hope it was 11:30, because 10:30 is in the past. Yeah, it was 11:30. I'll be doing a sort of in-person group code review, and we'll see how that goes. So anyways, thank you all for joining me. Oh, I do have that intro-outro slide deck somewhere. Let me do it as an outro. Yeah. Holden and Boo's super fun live streams. It was my... Oh, let me get Boo. Where's Boo? She's around. Oh, here's Boo. Bark, bark. We did Apache Spark Live code reviews. And I'm Holden. My preferred pronouns are she or her, and I'm a developer advocate at Google. I'm on the Spark PMC, but I also work on a lot of other projects, and I've written some books on Spark that I rather enjoy. In addition to I am professionally, I'm trans, queer, Canadian, normally in America on an H-1B work visa, and part of the leather community. Boo is my stuffed animal friend. She travels with me everywhere. She's from my wife, which is really nice when I'm away from home. And she's the author of Learning to Bark and High Performance Barking. And she's on Twitter as well at Boo Programmer. Okay. Oh, you can't actually see Boo. Let me make sure that you can see Boo. There we go. It's the important part. So, thank you for joining me. I hope to see you all around. If not, I'll be doing more live code reviews and live coding through the end of the year. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to make for next year's conference season. I am going to try and do slightly less conferences, so I hope to do more live coding. So if you have any feedback on the live coding or live reviews, I would really appreciate it. If not, no worries, of course. And I'll see you all around. Have a lovely December.